What's up, guys? Epic guys here. I'm John.
I'm Owen.
And we are your hosts for episode 1 of Back in Stock, a FNAF merch podcast where we talk about FNAF merch. And this episode, well, while it's the first episode, we still have something planned out. And it's going to be all about the scalper FNAF Jazwares situation and why the merch is so hard and expensive to find, and even a few tips on how not to. So sit back, watch the video, put headphones in, do random chores or work around the house, and listen to us waffling about FNAF merch for a bit. Okay, so you might have heard, or if you have tried to get your hands on any of the FNAF Jazwares merch for like ages, you've probably seen like
really hard
the ridiculous prices.
Yeah, ridiculous prices.
Yeah.
And if you do not know that, you live with Patrick, bro.
Under a rock. But it's when you look on like secondhand marketplaces like eBay or Vinted, you see ridiculous prices for all the items. And like, I don't know, I feel like it's just like a bit of a shame, because it's like, it's such a shame, because like all these fans want to get like this merch, and it's just getting scalped to the point where no one can really get them anymore. And like, I mean, Owen and I are missing like quite a bit of merch, because that like
with Chica, with Foxy, I couldn't really get any of the Wave 2 like World of figures because they're quite expensive. You know, like
Shadow Freddy as well.
Shadow Freddy, there's gonna be a few more. The Funko ones are okay to get. You can get them easily. Yeah,
I mean, it's just like, I don't know how. I mean, I have a few theories on why this started. I feel like it was, I mean, one of the reasons, maybe not the reason, but one of the reasons it started was probably just because of Pogo buying like all the stuff from the stores and then just like not reselling it. He's not, he himself isn't a scalper, but because he's got such an influence on the community, he's probably just bought loads from the stores like he usually does of things, and people see it sold out, and then when something has a high demand, it gets a lot more valuable, and people realize this and start selling them, and it's sort of a snowball effect when you think about it, because when it's just like, because you'll see a scalper will sell it online, it will sell, and they'll be like, oh wow, I made quite a bit of money from that, and other scalpers will see that and be like, wow, money-making strat here. And because our world is filled with money-hungry people, and it's just how our society functions, you can't really, like,
get away with it.
There's always going to be, there's always going to be people trying to make money all the ways they can. And, like, I don't know, I just feel like it would never really, I don't think Jazwares sort of expected the demand that it would have. I don't think they were really prepared, which is one of the things.
Yeah.
Which I guess is partly their fault, but like, I guess it's just like the fans just want the merch so much. They were so hyped up that it just sold out so quickly, causing all of this, to be honest.
Pogo did do a massive influence on all this, and then, don't listen to Pogo, by the way, he's like a bad person, bro. He's done like some...
We're not going to get into that now, but he's just not the greatest person, so just...
Google it if you want to, anyway.
Yeah, don't, like, harass him or stuff, but, you know, just a little warning if you didn't know, he's done some not very good stuff in the past.
Yeah.
Which you won't get into.
And I feel like...
I think probably...
Yeah, wait, John.
Yeah?
I feel like it's just such a shame, because, you know, like, those, the Office sets, they didn't really come to the UK, because, like, everyone would keep on buying them from, like, America and that. And it's just annoying, because I had to buy them with the Wave 1, Office set of the US Amazon. It's just such an annoying thing to have, and it's just like, and as you said with the money hungry thing, a lot of people like that, like such as Elon Musk.
I do just feel like it's also spread from not just individual sellers on eBay and Vinted and stuff, but it's also gone to, and like Mercari for, I don't really know, I know Mercari's not, it's not really available in the UK. I know it's available in the US mainly. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, but either way, just secondhand marketplaces for individual people. It's not just there. I think it's also spread to like, because it's gotten such like a popular thing. the snowball effect I was talking about earlier. It's gone to full on sort of like companies and stuff like that, and like you know, people on basically Amazon. You'll see insanely high prices for things. You'll see a mix of insanely high prices and also a mix of like low prices, and then you'll be like, oh, Amazon scalping. But I think a bit of clarification is needed here, because it's not like Amazon is scalping. It's kind of just basically Amazon themselves don't sell the stuff on Amazon unless it's Amazon Basics branded. But if it's another brand, it's like third-party companies selling through Amazon. Amazon is like the eBay for companies, basically. So Amazon themselves are not doing the scalping. Nor is Jazwares through Amazon. I mean, Jazwares kind of is, but we'll get onto that in a bit. But it's like companies that have registered on Amazon will buy like bulk of this FNAF Jazwares merch because they see it sells well. And they'll just go on Amazon and sell it. And the reason it might say it's from the brand Jazwares is because that's what the product is. It's from Jazwares. That's what the brand of the product is. But it's not always being sold by Jazwares or by Amazon. The way you can see if it's official is if it says, if you scroll down Amazon a bit and it says ships from Amazon, that's when you know it's official. But if it says like ships from and it's like some random, I don't know, like mix of letters and numbers or some random company, that's when you know it's not an official seller. So just be warned of that. And that's just like, I don't know, it's such a shame because people rely on these big marketplaces to get stuff for reasonable prices, and now that's getting ruined too.
Yeah, it's very upsetting, if I'm being honest. It's just such a shame, if I'm being honest. Like, I mean, no one can get these products, and then you barely get them. We've done a video on saying, like, a guide where to get them. So
we
go
did.
And watch that video if you already have.
That'll be in the description.
Or whatever. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to say something, basically. I mean, I feel like, what I was going to say about Jazwares sort of scalping is when you, is on the Jazwares Vault, when you go on to,
oh, yeah,
you know, that's all official.
Extremely high prices on that. And it's just such an annoying thing, because, like,
I think
people want to buy
a bit of,
and then, but then they'll see, oh, well, this is like 10 times more the price than, let's say, I don't know, Toys R Us, if that's even still around.
We literally went to it the other day, bro.
Well, in America, I mean. I know it's around England, but...
Yeah.
Just trying to think of any US stores. I don't know, Walmart, let's say. It'll be a lot cheaper there than the Jazwares Vault. And it's just kind of like, why? And it's just irritating Jazwares trying to scalp their own projects. But just to get more money.
There's a bit of a half an explanation. So, because we're in the UK, I think Jazwares Vault ships to, not for pre-orders, unfortunately, which is another weird thing I'll get onto in a sec, but Jazwares Vault usually ships to UK, Canada, US, obviously. I think that might be it. I'm not sure if they ship to anywhere else.
Yeah.
So not many places, first of all, but the places that they do ship to, like we're in the UK, when we go onto Jazwares Vault, we'll click on a product, and the product will say, like, it's, like, $30 for, like, an Endo series. And then when you click on the product, though, and, like, full screen it, see all the details to add it to your cart or whatever, it just changes and says, like, it's like $39 instead. And it's just, like... And I think people have seen that, like... I know Owen probably still thinks this, so this will be something new for you, Owen. I thought this until recently. But... I think the reason that's happening is probably like something to do with currency conversion, because I'm pretty sure, if you're in the US, you can let us know, but I'm pretty sure in the US, if you go on to, like, let's say Withered Cheek or Endo series on the Jazwares Vault, and it'll say $30, like, when you're scrolling and looking at all the products, when you tap on that specific product and, like, full screen it, does it still say $30? Because I think in, like, the US and stuff, it does still say $30 and keeps that price, but for us in the UK, it goes up, like, higher, the price, like, increases, and I don't think that's Jazwares doing scalping, necessarily. I think that's just currency conversion, and unfortunately, like, the expensive shipping is, once again, not really Jazwares' fault, but it's not all, like, I'm not all defending Jazwares here, because I can't lie, when you go onto Jazwares Vault, you see, originally, the Endo series were meant to be $25 or £25 for us. But now if you go onto the Jazwares Vault, which is like the official prices from Jazwares themselves, they've upped the prices to $30, which I know is only like a $5 increase. But still, and I know it's only for us here in the UK, retailers such as Smith's Toys are still keeping them at the normal £25 price. But like Jazwares themselves are marking up the price a little bit, which is because they're seeing how successful it is, which is a bit sneaky if I'm being honest. Like, you know, come on Jazwares, are we serious? And like individual retailers as well, like GameStop, I know in the US is just marking up the prices by loads, like $30 to $40 per Endo series, which is just insane. Like, have you heard that, Owen? Like, GameStop is selling them for that much.
30 to 40.
$30 to $40 is what GameStop is selling them for.
I mean, I suppose it sells. That's why.
Yeah, I
guess
guess
they're getting scalped so much. That, like now, people want to, now GameStop's upping their prices, because they know people buy it. So it's just that's the issue.
It's just like a loop, It's like people they sell out quickly, and then they get scalped because there's high demand, and then people see they're getting scalped and that there's high demand, so they buy them even more and even quicker and in bulk to scalp them, and the demand gets even higher, meaning there's even more scalpers, and it just goes on and on and on. And like the only way to really stop this is to just stop the scalpers and just not to keep on feeding them, because if you buy from scalpers, that's just feeding them even more money and telling them what they're doing. Yes, keep on doing this because it's getting them money. I know it's difficult, but like, please guys, like Galactic Gamer made a whole video about this that we're actually featured in, so it'll be in the description as well. Yeah. It's a great video. It was a whole project actually called the Scalper Sweepers, an amazing project, and the goal was literally just to stop people, by spreading news, stop people from buying from scalpers. So we're helping with that a little bit here, so just, it's a great project, so check it out. But like, we're telling you, don't buy from scalpers. I know it's so tempting, but like, it will come to stores eventually. I've said this so many times, but Jazwares isn't going to stop making their products. They will always, eventually when the sun explodes, they will be. You know what I mean? Like, for like ages, they're going to keep on manufacturing the products. They've said themselves, so just be patient, I know if you're in like a, country where you don't get much this much, it can get very difficult, but just try your best. I know.
Anyway, wait, sorry, this is so random.
But oh my gosh, this kid is so random.
My Toy Freddy right here is being legit Michael Jackson. Look.
People, this podcast is meant to be designed so people can listen to it just with their headphones on in the background. They don't have to be looking at the screen. So for the people that are doing that, they have no clue what's going on. They can just hear Toy Freddy going do 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 do, and it's like, what is going on? Sorry to you audio listeners.
I mean, sorry as well for your audio listeners. You'll have to switch video for this, but I'm gonna show you something, and you have to message our podcast thingy. What is this?
Oh yeah, guys, quick promo. If you do want to send in any questions, I guess, or things to be mentioned in the podcast, we don't have specific things, but if you have questions you want us to answer during the podcast, or just things you want us to talk about, or I don't know, even a shout out if you want one or something, you can email theepicguys7@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I repeat, that is theepicguys7, the 7 is important, @gmail.com. It's in the description, if you don't want to type that all out. So
yeah, because you're
email that for anything you want to send in, and it will be featured, because I doubt we're going to get many people, so it'll be quite easy to feature in each episode. And also, this is just something we've been wanting to do for a while, so even if it doesn't do well, which I don't think it will, then we're still going to continue doing it. If it does well, we're going to do it more often. But if it doesn't do as well, then we're just going to keep on doing it the way we're doing it now. So, I don't know. Either way, back to the scalping situation. I think another thing, Owen, you can probably mention this because you know this quite well. This is quite a recent thing, but this just sort of shows Jazwares as getting a bit money hungry, which is a bit of a shame to see, but...
I know, I feel like Funko wasn't really too money hungry.
Thinks about all of the recolors Funko did, trying to spam out money from, like, loads of recolors. Funko was definitely money hungry.
Not gonna lie.
They're upping the prices of their Funko Pops and stuff.
Okay, now I feel like I'm money hungry, but before,
at the start, maybe not. But eventually they did.
Wait,
yeah.
Think about it. They probably. My guess is they had some sort of thing where they had to fire quite a few designers for the all the 3D models and that, and they had basically, and they didn't. I don't know. Maybe they weren't doing too well, so they had to reuse molds. And then with when the Glamrocks came around, they only had the prototype images, which is no excuse really, but
yeah, because the prototype is pretty similar.
I do understand where they're coming from.
Speaking of that, the new Jazwares Glamrock.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so
images
good.
Look so good. I mean, that's in the description as well. There's been a bunch of new product images that's just been shown. So if you haven't seen that, which you probably would have, but if you haven't, it's in the description. Our video it's showcasing all the new stuff. It's just a short little video, but oh my god, and it's also the sister location World of figures as well. It looks so good, guys. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. We might do a whole video talking about that. Maybe a main video. I'm not too sure yet.
I feel like we should. Anyway,
I mean, there's also
location
that might be next week.
I feel like that's gonna be the best Fun and Freddy. Even if the Endo series releases and it has articulation jaws, I still don't think it's gonna beat that one. It's just perfect. Apart from the head articulation doesn't have.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, obviously you can argue.
Also, I don't know.
But look at Bon. Bon looks like he's on cocaine, like Cocaine Foxy.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen this, but the Glamrock Endos as well are meant to have for the first time ever on an Endo series, swivel head articulation, tilting backwards and forwards. I mean, they're gonna have a full range of head articulation.
Sorry, I'm just yawning.
Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I have. They also have an extra articulation on the waist, so you can do that.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's really good. The molds on the Glamrocks
look great.
Basically perfect.
Sorry there. It's really hot here in the UK currently, and my phone basically...
His phone just overheated.
Yeah.
That's how bloody hot
it just stopped recording because it was too hot, apparently. I just ran it under cold water. I don't know if that's a legitimate way to cool it down, but it worked. It cooled it down, so I guess it does work. I'm not saying you should try it. My phone's waterproof. Anyway, back to the thing that we were talking about just before. What were we talking about?
Oh, how my poo smells of...
Bro, shut up.
Poo or something.
Something about the Glamrocks, wasn't it? Anyway, I can't remember what we were talking about, but either way, we went a bit off track. What I wanted to talk about was something that I thought Owen could talk about, because it's quite a recent thing and he knows, a bit about it. But it's another thing that's just showing... It's not necessarily scalping, but it's just sort of showing how Jazwares is getting a bit money hungry. Basically, recently... There's been a new announcement about a new figure, Golden Freddy and Shadow Freddy Endo series.
Well, anyway, so they've made a new Endo series. Oh yay, we got Golden Freddy and that weird repaint from Help Wanted.
Shadow Freddy, I guess.
And yeah, that other Shadow Freddy, the stinky one from Temu. Anyway, I would be like, oh cool, is it gonna be a Jazwares Vault exclusive? Is it just gonna be a normal one? No, guess what it is? A bloody San Diego. That Comic-Con exclusive
San Diego
one.
Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know how to bloody say it. Anyway. And they're only making 1,000 of these, so it's going to be extremely limited and it's going to get scalped to bloody bits.
It's going to get scalped the hell out of. And, what are we doing, Jazwares? It's kind of a dick move, just, not making that a Vault exclusive. What are we doing? Not everyone's going to be able to go to the San Diego Comic-Con. What? And they're probably going to be selling it there for loads as well.
I'm stuck with this trash Golden Freddy from Temu. It looks like some highlighter.
Oh, yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the World Off one. I don't know, Jazwares. It's just come on. And, it's not like they couldn't. It's not like it'll cost loads to put it on the Jazwares Vault. It's just a recolor. And, but it's like
I
a
know.
kind of cool recolor. Honestly, it comes with 2 endos and everything. Like, guys, it's kind of cool. I think it looks alright. I just like.
I mean, think about it. They could have done it exclusive, but not such a not the most popular character exclusive.
I guess it was just
Why
like
don't we just make
random
bone trapping exclusive? Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, they could have done like, I don't know. They could have just released Shadow Bonnie. Then they could have done pretty much any other character than that. Maybe like a repaint. Of,
I don't know. It's just like
a thing.
I don't mind the idea of it being a San Diego I mean, I kind of do mind the idea of it being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Personally, what I think they should have
But,
done
like-
is that, like, you know that Shadow Freddy, the one weird Shadow Freddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Help Wanted one. They should have just had that and not with the Golden Freddy, and then just released the Golden Freddy as just a normal figure. With
Yeah.
yeah,
I see it.
Golden Freddy. We're never gonna get with Golden Freddy, I don't think.
Probably. I mean, it would be kind of easy. They kind of just need to recolor the Shadow Freddy, so I feel like we could. But like,
We could, but I don't think Chaz was actually gonna.
I mean,
do
they
that.
might do it
It would
eventually.
be awesome if they do. It would be awesome if they did.
yeah. To be fair, that would be cool. Like, literally. It would be so much better if they like actually cut off the ear. Like, not like cut it off. Like, they didn't do it for Shadow Freddy, but if they did it with the Golden Freddy, they could literally. It's not that difficult. Actually, I was gonna say they could do that, but like, then I think to it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be kind of easy to do. But then I'm also just like, every time that they make a new like design for a character, they have to like manufacture giant new industrial molds, and that costs like hundreds of thousands. It's a really expensive process, and a whole new mold just for Without an Ear is a bit expensive just for that. So I kind of get why they haven't done that, but like.
Then again, they are like really rich because of all their stuff selling.
I know, but still, it's just not a great business move. But
I mean, to be fair, they did do that with Chica's teeth.
I mean, yeah, I guess they did. I guess I don't really know. Although I don't know, the process might be because they do it in parts. Maybe I think they just do like one different like injection mold like per part of their endo. So like I guess it's not that different. I guess maybe because it's part of the head, it's more. I don't really know. I mean, I feel like they could, but we'll see.
Easy, bros.
Maybe they.
That sound Jazwares being like, ooh, but like, you know, they're a small company, you know, it's forgivable. It's not forgivable, Jazwares. I don't care if I'm crashing right now. You should remove the ear because no one likes the ear, and then replace it with wires. It's not hard. Just get rid of the fucking
But
ear.
if they do replace it with wires, we need to do the World of with a Chica type wires, not the Endo series type wires.
Wait, one more thing. If you don't change it, I'm gonna go to your factory and Dremel out the wires of the ears.
Go on then, Owen.
Someone's probably just gonna make a YouTube short of this, me crashing out over something so little.
Maybe, honestly, it's happened before. Either way, I feel like that's kind of, we just sort of wanted to talk a bit about the situation. And obviously, I think the main thing is just don't buy from the scalpers. And, I mean, if you want to buy it for reasonable prices, wait and just check local retailers. You know, you can set up, like, tracking bots to alert you when something's in stock. That's something we've done. Just, like, you can look up a free one. Like, don't do any auto buys or anything. But, like, just, if you want, like, it to alert you when something's in stock, that's always a good move. We've done that before.
Do you want?
Yeah?
I've got a story time of own moment right here. Okay. First of all, buy my story time of own t-shirt. It's 10 out of 10. Anyway.
Yep.
So
we've got new merch. Link in the description.
I was at my school, and I was doing computing, and I was doing a PowerPoint on FNAF action figures because we got to do whatever we want. So I just did that.
Wow.
Why not? And then my teacher, doesn't this look like a higher age rating? It's a 12, by the way. The game, you know. So she googled it, but you know what she did? She didn't spell Five Nights at Freddy's. She said Friday Night at Freddy's.
Oh my
god! And it was just this random thing, which was at 18. And then she thought, "Ooh, you're not allowed in that." So I basically got in trouble, and then I basically had to explain. Then I basically had to Google an image of the game. It's 12.
Oh my gosh, that is kind of funny. That's actually a good story time with Owen one.
Then I carried on. Anyway.
Either way, since we're sort of moving on to these updates, obviously, yeah, annual merch, pretty cool. So we have Story Time with Owen, normal Epic Guys t-shirt like I'm wearing, and then we also have a Toy Chica's feet. I love Toy Chica's feet t-shirt.
This is meant for listeners, bro. Don't show it to the camera.
All hand designed by me. We're not forgetting. Yep. Like hand drawn digitally by me. And yeah, so it ships internationally. It's available in small all the way up to 3XL. Lots of different sizes. It's pretty good. Don't feel obliged to buy it, but like, I don't know, if you want some cool merch, you can check it out if you want. And I mean, general updates with what's going on with our channel. We've been actually cooking lately. Friday, last week technically. Like, I guess this will be coming out on the weekend, so like, it will be a bit later. But this is being filmed on Thursday, so Friday, so just under a week ago by the time of filming, we hit 1,000 subscribers, which, oh my god, absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. Like, I don't know, it's a crazy milestone.
Now it's probably going to be like 1,200 by the time this video comes
Maybe,
out.
because...
But now, at the moment, we're at 1,100, which is crazy.
1,120.
100 subscribers in like a few
days.
And it's just crazy. Because I remember when we first, we did a 100 subscriber special, it took us ages. And now we literally just got 100 subscribers in a few days.
Yeah. I know, it's, you know, last night, the night before last night, we gained, like, over 40 subscribers just overnight, so, like, wow, I don't know, it's just insane. I mean, we've had a lot of, like, videos doing really well recently, but, like, I mean, just thank you all so much for the support. Yeah. It's kind of insane, like, I don't know, it's genuinely just something very nice for us, so, like, when you subscribe and do this for our channel, it does actually, like, I count the subscribers, bro. Like, I have a little, like, thing where I change the numbers of subscribers, like, every 10 subscribers. And, like, every time I, like, reload YouTube Studio and I'm like, oh, it's gone up another subscriber. Every subscriber counts. Like, genuinely, guys, if you just were to subscribe, I'd, like, notice it and be like, wow. Like, you know, it's, like, because each subscriber is a person. It's just, it's insane to think about. But either way.
They chose to look at our channel, watch the video, and then thought, I'm going to subscribe to it and, like, watch a few more videos. It's crazy.
I know. I mean, either way, enough of cringe YouTuber. Thank you so much for the subscribers, guys.
Oh, thank you. But we just need one more subscriber.
Please, guys, we only need one more.
Billion. Please, we only need one more.
Literally.
Oh, made my voice box hurt.
Your voice box? Nice one. Are you like a FNAF animatronic? Your voice box.
Yeah. Low-key, my voice box.
Your voice box. I think general updates on our channel, what we'll be doing soon. We've got durability tests, which will just come out, I don't know, at some point. When we don't have a good video idea, they'll come out. So maybe soon, maybe not, who knows. We also have Wave 1 versus Wave 2 Endo series video coming out fairly soon. Probably next week. Bro, why are you yawning so loudly? Probably next. I mean, our schedule for the podcast is going to be normal video, podcast. Normal video, podcast on like a weekly basis. So
I feel like we've gone mega sidetracked and like my phone's literally on 10% now. So we've got to wrap this up, right?
Yeah, well that's what I'm doing.
Like a rapper.
So that's probably that's going to be our schedule. So probably next week will just be us reacting to the new product images and talking about some new stuff. And maybe the week after that, Wave 1 versus Wave 2 Endo series, and then podcast episode 2 after that. So we'll have to decide what that's going to be. But obviously this podcast is available Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Apple Music, True Fans, all linked in the description, so check it out there if you want to see all the different places it's linked. Our merch store as well, and send anything into the email that you'd like us to react to or talk about as well. So that's going to be everything for today's first ever podcast episode.
Wait, one more thing.
Yeah?
Send us a few clips of your FNAF collection, and then we'll see if maybe we can do a video on reacting to ranking all your FNAF
If we
collections.
get enough,
That's what we're thinking of doing that.
if we get enough, send them into the podcast.
Yeah.
There'll be a post on our channel as well if people don't see this, but check that out, and that'll be pretty cool. So, podcast episode 1 out the way, back in stock. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and hopefully we can continue doing this. Well, we will continue, but thank you all so much. Have a great, wonderful rest of your wonderful days, and we will see you in the next one. Epic guys, out. Blah.
My phone, I just chucked my phone on the floor.
Who's that? Pokemon.
So, this is Owen sneaks peeks and stuff. So, today, we are looking at this random lollipop stick that I have, which is no lollipop on it. It's literally just a stick. That's for the people who don't look at the screen. Wonderful. Oh.